Good evening, student. Ninth standard, Social Science History, Unit 3, Early Tamil Society and Culture. Tamil civilization, as we have seen, being at least 3 centuries before the Common Era. As seafaring people, Tamil traders and sailors established commercial and cultural link across the seas, and merchants from foreign territories also visited Tamil region. Classical Tamil poems were also composed. Tamils were noted for their influence and regional trade throughout the Indian Ocean. Tamil language is one of the oldest language surviving classical language. Learning objectivity. Tamil literature, archaeological epigraphy, and non-Tamil text sources for the study of the early Tamil society. Tinai-based life in the society, that is 5 Tinai, Kurunji, Mullai, Marudum, Neidal, Palai, like that. Literature, polity, society, economy, and urbanization during the period. Introduction. Tamil civilization, as we have seen, being at least 3 centuries before the Common Era. As so far, the people Tamil trader and sailor established commercial and cultural link across the sea, and merchants from the foreign territory also visit the Tamil region. The resulting culture and mercantile activities and the internal development lead to urbanization in this region. Towns and ports emerged. Coins and currency came into circulation. The Tamil Brahmi script was adapted to write the Tamil language. Classical Tamil poems were composed. Sources for the study of early Tamil society. The sources for reconstructing the history of the ancient Tamil are, with the help of classical Tamil literature, epigraphy, inscription, archaeological excavation and material culture, non-Tamil and foreign literature. Classical Sangam Tamil literature. The classical Sangam crops consisting of the Tolgopium, the Padinun Mel Kanakku, and the Padinun Keel Kanakku, and the 5 epics. Tolgopium attribute to Tolgopier is the earliest written work on Tamil grammar. Apart from elaborating the rules of grammar, the third section of Tolgopium also describes poetic conventions that provide information on Tamil social life. The text of Padinun Mel Kanakku include Pattu Pattu, Ettu Togai. These texts are oldest among the classical Tamil texts. The text of Padinun Keel Kanakku belongs to later date. Through this text, we have to understand early Tamil society and culture. Ettu Togai are the 8 anthologies are Natrinai, Pari Padal, Aingarunuru, Agananuru, Kurundogai, Pattu Pattu, Padittrupattu, Kalittogai, Purnanuru. Apart from that, 5 epics like Silapadigaram, Mani Megalai, Sivaga Sindamani, Valayabadi, Kundalagesi. Through these epics and early literary works, we understood the early Tamil society and culture. Epigraphy. Epigraphy is nothing but study of inscription. The inscription are document script on stone, copper plate, and other media such as coin, rings, etc. The development of script marked the beginning of the historical period. Tamil Brahmi inscriptions. Tamil Brahmi inscriptions have been found in more than 30 sites in Tamil Nadu, mostly on cave surface and rock shelters. This cave were the abode of monks, mostly Jain monks. The natural caves were converted into the residency by cutting a drip line to keep rainwater away from the caves. See the picture. The inscription often occur below such a drip line. The site have smooth stone bed carved on rock surface for monks who lead a simple life and lived in this shelter. Merchants and kings converted this natural formation as a habitation for monks who had renounced earthly life. This type of rock we found in Mangulam, Muttupatti, Pugalur, some part of Tamil Nadu nearest to Madurai also we have seen that Tamil Brahmi inscription and some cave like that. Hero stones. Hero stones are memorial erected for those who lost their lives in the battle in cattle raiders. The cattle were considered an important source of wealth. The raiding or capturing cattle owned by adjoining tribes and clans was common practice in pastoral society, that is agricultural society during that period. During the Sangam age, the moonlight landscape followed the pastoral way of life. Tribal chieftains plundered the cattle wealth of enemies who, whose warriors fought to protect their cattle. Many warriors died such a battle and were remembered as martyrs. Memorial stones were erected in their honor. Sangam literature widely portrays these battles and clashes and describes such a hero stones an object of worship. Tulgapyam describes the procedure for the erecting the hero stones. Hero stones of the Sangam age with the Tamil Brahmi inscription can be found at Puliman Kombai and Tattapatti in Theni district and Pudukkottai district. Those of the Sangam age discovered till now do not have image or sculpture. Inscription. Pottery vessels from the early historic period have names of people encarved and them in Tamil script. Potsherds have been discovered in Arikamedu, Alangulam, Kudumanal, Keezhadi, and many other sites in Tamil Nadu. Pottery inscribed with the name in Tamil Brahmi script have also been found in the Egypt also. The people write their name on pottery to indicate ownership. Many of the name are Tamil, while some are in Prakrit. Prakrit was the language used by common people in the northern part of India during the Mauryan period. Archaeological site. Archaeological excavation refer to systematically digging a site to recover material evidence for exploring and interpreting society of the past. Now archaeological excavation going on Keezhadi. Archaeological excavation at the early historic site are the sources of evidence of the activity of Sangam age people. Excavation at Arikamedu near Pondicherry, Alagankulam, Orayur, Kanjipuram, Kavaripumpattinam, Korkai, Keeladi, Kudumanal, and Tamil Nadu and Pattanam in Kerala provide the evidence for how this period. Arikemadu near Pondicherry is a Sangam age fort excavated by the Archaeological Survey of India. They found evidence of the planned town, warehouse, street, tank, and ring wells. Material culture. Archaeologists have found evidence of bricks, structures, and industrial activities, as well as artifacts such as beads, bangles, and other material in this site. Tamil Brahmi inscriptions on pottery and coins have also been unearthed. Evidence of these various art, craft, and industries together help us reconstruct the way of life of the people of those times. From this, we learn and understand how they might have lived. Coins. Coins as a medium of exchange were introduced for the first time in the Sangam age. The coins of the Chera, the Chola, and the Pandya, punch marked coins, and Roman coins from another important source of evidence from the Sangam age. Punch marked coins have been found at Kudumal, and Roman coins are constructed in the Coimbatore region and are found at Arangulam, Karur, and Madurai. They were used for bullion for their metal value as ornament. The punch marked coins are the earliest coin used in India. They are mostly made of silver and have numerous symbols punched on them. Hence, they are known as punch marked coins. Non Tamil sources, that is, foreign accounts. Non Tamil literary sources also offer information on early Tamil society. The presence of the non Tamil sources reveals the extensive contact and the interaction of the early Tamil society with the outside world. Arthasastra, the classic work on economy and statecraft, authored by Kaudilya during the Mauryan period, refer to Pandya Kavataka. It may mean the pearl and shell from the Pandyan country. Mahavamsa, the Sri Lankan Buddhist chronicle, that is one of the Buddhist monk history chronological book, composed in Pali language, mention merchants and horse traders from the Tamil Nadu and South India. The chronology means is a narrative text presenting the important historical event in chronological order, that is year by year. Periplus of Athenian Sea. Periplus of Athenian Sea is an ancient Greek text whose author is not known. The term periplus means navigational guide used by sailor. Athenian Sea referred to the water around the Red Sea. It makes reference to the Sangam age port like Mussoorie, Tondi, Korkai, and Kumari, as well as the Chera and the Pandyas. Plinius' natural history. Plinius the Elder was a Roman who wrote natural history. Written in Latin, it is a text on the natural wealth of the Roman Empire. Pliny speaks about the pepper trade with India. He stated that it took 40 days to reach India from Ocealis near northeast of Africa if the southwest monsoon wind was favorable. He also mentioned that the Pandyas of the Madurai controlled the port of Bikar on the Kerala coast. Ptolemy geography. Ptolemy geography is a Gazetteus and a atlas of Roman times, providing a geographical detail of the Roman Empire in the 2nd century. Kavarippumbettinam, Korkai, Kanyakumari, and Missouri are some of the places mentioned in his geography. Vienna Papyrus. The Vienna Papyrus, a Greek document datable to the 2nd century AD, mention Missouri's third olden days. It is in the Papyrus Museum attached to the Austrian National Library, Vienna. It containing a written agreement between trader and mentioned the name of ship Hermopolis and its list article of exports such as pepper and ivory that were shipped from India to the Roman Empire. Thank you, student. Please follow the assignment given in the PDF. We discuss about continue lesson next class.